Outlander, Season 7 Episode 16, Reunion and Death. With the release of Starz's Outlander Season 7 Episode 16, the season finale, we're going to immerse ourselves in a mini-droughtlander. We're calling it mini, because fans of Diana Gabaldon's Outlander world will only have to wait until this summer for the release of the prequel, Outlander, Blood of My Blood. Episode 16 A 100,000 Angels opens with Jane, Silvia Presente, being questioned about the murder of Captain Harkness. She responds that the devil was whispering in her ear and claims that, in contrast to his description of the murder as abdominal, she thinks it was glorious. Her face displays a look of defiance as she acknowledges she has no regrets. Jane won't share her narrative with her inquisitor until he mentions her sister. He says it would be preferable if Fanny heard a story from Jane instead of from him. Sitting next to his soulmate's bed, Jamie, Sam Heughan, wishes he could donate part of his blood to keep her alive. He doesn't know how matching blood types works, but she told him about it. But he is positive that they would be compatible. Sassenach, blood of my blood. That's what we said, and it's true, Jamie murmurs. I've decided not to die, murmurs Claire, Katrina Balfe. She thought he was dead, but she would never make him feel that way again. Lord John, David Barry, is asked to assist William, Charles Vandervaart, with Jane. When William calls her a whore, Lord John doesn't pass judgment and requests some background information. William acknowledges that he must visit Jane after she confesses to murder. Lord John pledges to try his best. Lord John tells William that Jane has confessed a little while later. She apparently denied only that she had stabbed Harkness 26 times. According to William, she only stabbed Harkness once, and Harkness was about to do the same to her younger sister, Fanny, after abusing her. Lord John has been informed that due to martial law, there will not be a trial. She will be put to death by the soldiers. Jamie leaves Claire's side and goes outside in time to witness Ian, John Bell, mount his horse. Ian affirms that at his camp, he and Lord John released William and his back. Before Rachel and Jamie break the news that Claire is injured, Ian is welcomed back by both Rachel, Izzy Meikle-Small, and Rollo. Denzel reassured them that Claire was doing well and that, if the wound didn't get infected, she should be able to walk again in a few days. Ian finds out with shock that Jamie has relinquished his commission and will not be returning to the army. After a week, Claire is able to sit up in bed but requires Jamie's assistance with the chamber pot. She reluctantly lets him stay when he won't leave the room. Jamie looks her in the eyes and asks if the pain is severe, and she responds that it's fine and that she loves him. Claire asks Jamie to join her in bed, and he readily accepts. Claire asks Jamie to join her in bed, and he readily accepts. They cuddle under a blanket while Jamie strokes her shoulder and hair. Jamie says he will take Claire home as soon as she is well enough to travel when she asks if they can go home. The Parisian apothecary she knew pays her a visit and apologizes without specifying the reason. He advises her to have faith and that they will cross paths again. Jamie reassures her that there were no overnight visitors when she awakens. Claire questions whether she will see their daughter once she passes away after Raymond's visit. Death is easy because Jamie thinks she will. Lord John says he came as fast as he could and sits near Claire's bed. When Jamie enters, she hears Lord John refer to her as, my dear, which upsets Jamie. According to Lord John, William is currently on a fool's errand, and their communication is awkward. After a stare-down between Jamie and Lord John, Claire tells them that their differences have been resolved. She thanks Lord John for saving her life while holding his hand. John responds, we saved each other's, before bidding Mrs. Fraser farewell. He doesn't bid Jamie farewell. Rather, he looks at his old friend and turns to leave. As their things are placed onto a cart, Claire observes from the temporary hospital. Joey Phillips' character Denzel is adamant that he does not wish to operate on her ever again. Family surgery is far too emotionally taxing. Claire admits that she has never performed surgery on a family member before, but she aspires to do it as well as he did if she ever has to. As night comes and Claire and Jamie are enjoying some alone time, William knocks on the door and asks Jamie for assistance. Jamie tells Claire that he must leave, and William feels that it's a life-or-death situation. Claire acknowledges that he must assist, even though William has never sought for his assistance before.